All right, what's up guys? It's me, Packy, and per usual, I'm coming at you from the house channel. And today we got a all new Brunswick ball review, or a Columbia 300 ball review, but I'm not gonna tell you the ball just yet because a couple months ago, I was over at Brunswick headquarters, and if you guys remember, I told you guys I was drilling 4 bowling balls that I couldn't really tell you about. And this is the one I was the most excited about, and it's not even close. It's a symmetric solid ball, which is gonna be one of those balls I can use pretty much anywhere. I've thrown a couple shots at the rec, but now I'm gonna throw a full game. So my first ever full game with the all new Columbia 300. And yeah, I can't tell you the name, so I'm just gonna head to North Rock. I'll unveil the ball there. All right, so we just pulled into North Rock Lanes. I am grabbing the all new Columbia 300 Power Torq. That's the brand new ball. It is light blue, matches my shirt today. Not planned, I promise. Swear, not planned. As I said, I'm gonna bowl my first game with it. It's that solid mid-range ball reaction. It's in a symmetrical line, kind of the upper end of that, right next to that GB4. So I'm gonna throw my first game with it, and then I'll throw some comparison shots with my Game Breaker 4. Till then, let's bring it right in, warm up, and then let's just toss down the lane and see if I can shoot 270. All right, so I'm here. I just warmed up. I threw, I don't know, probably half a game to warm up, and now I'm gonna give you guys my first game with this Columbia 300 Power Torq. Let's see what it does on the lanes. House shot, by the way. First game on the house shot. Three frames into my game, this ball obviously is a tank. You can see it has that downlane reaction. You know, I think I'll compare it to the GB4 at the end, but what I'm seeing right now is that it's got a little more downlane snap than that GB4 would have. Still's got that overall hook, it's just more downlane shape. So I think this one's gonna be a little more versatile than a GB4, and I definitely think it's something I can put in my bag, but let's throw a couple more frames and check in again later. All right, so now we are 6 frames into my game. I got that one spare. The last 2 shots weren't that great, so I'm just gonna slow it down a little bit, make sure that rotation's right. That one in the 4th frame was really up the back. That one in the 5th frame was, obviously I fell off balance, and then that last one was pretty good, but I think I just missed it a little at the bottom. So I gotta make sure my hand's in the right spot and hopefully finish out this game strong. We are coming up on the 10th. Those last 3 shots were pretty good. The last one was a little bit left, and as you saw, it had that hooking potential down lane. It didn't mellow out like maybe my GB4 would have. It kept snapping off the spot. So this ball, that tells me, is gonna be great in that transition time when you gotta move a little deeper, and you might have to get a little deeper on the lane. You might have to really swing it around the corner. When you miss left, it's still gonna save up that energy, and it's obviously gonna hit, as you saw, that messenger 8 pin. So I've only missed once with that 7 pin, so hopefully we can finish this one out. right, and that, my friends, is what happens when you rotate the ball about 150 degrees. Obviously, I rotated it, got about 80 degrees of rotation instead of 40 or 50, so hooked a lot down lane, split, but 265 is the number, not a bad game. And now I'm gonna compare it to the GB4 a little bit. So what I think is going to happen between this GB4 and this Power Torq, I think this Power Torq is going to be a little more down lane and the GB4 is going to be a little smoother. So like if I miss left, it's not necessarily going to mess into rate. It might give me a flat 7 because it might not have that energy. So this Power Torq should be a little more down lane, which makes it for me a little more versatile because I can smooth it out a little bit, but it's hard to make those smooth balls quicker down lane. So this versatile piece, I hope, is going to let me play a little more up the lane, a little more inside, and we'll just have to see what it gives me. So GB4 versus the Power Torq now. So that was the all-new Columbia 300 Power Torq, brought to you by me, obviously the best bowler in the world. Duh. As you saw from the GB4 comparison, the GB4 hooked probably a couple feet earlier than the Power Torq. Not exactly what I expected. Yeah, good learning tool. The Power Torq goes a couple feet further, snaps a little harder down lane, saves up that energy, so when you want to move inside, that GB4 might hit a little flat as you saw, and that Power Torq is going to give you that continuation to keep striking as you move deeper and deeper into that transition. So that was the all-new Columbia 300 Power Torq. This is me, Packy, the best two-handed lefty on tour. Just kidding, that's Jasper. But yeah, that's me and my review of the all-new Columbia 300 Power Torq. So if you want more ball reviews, follow along and click one of these links somewhere over here.